The best way to build a relationship is to prove that you can help somebody over time. Which is help someone for free, help someone for free, help someone for free, and then finally on the fourth time say, please, can you give me some money for it? You don't even need to say please. Just be like, I will do a longer commitment, but that's going to charge you. You need to prove that you're good. Like, I'll give you an example, okay? I'll give you an example with us buying some technology from somewhere where we didn't know the supplier too well. They didn't have a great public portfolio or public profile. I didn't know whether they were going to scam me or not. Even after we wired the money, it was like quite a bit of money, double-digit lakhs. I was still worried. And then only once they deliver, I was like, oh. So you never want to put your client through that kind of anxiety. So the right way to do it is to prove that you've been doing cool stuff in public for a long time, and then you can do it. And so that they trust you to be able to do it well the next time. Like I saw a video or a, whatever, pitch by someone on LinkedIn saying that, I don't use LinkedIn, but I saw the repost on Twitter saying that, why do people have unpaid internships? It's so sad. Actually, I'll tell you a problem with that, right? The problem is not that unpaid internships are good or bad. The problem is the talent that's applying to unpaid internship is rubbish, right? And a lot of them could actually learn something from just sitting there and observing how something works, because you don't get access to that easily, right? Now, you are probably not going to be adding any, like in the case of Avalon, right? We don't have the concept of unpaid internships. We actually house you. We do a lot of cool stuff. But even then, I've hired so many people, and I said this the last time we spoke also. We've hired so many people, freshers, who are just useless. They waste 3-6 months of my core talent's time. They, expect to learn things. They're like, okay, how do I solve this problem? They just ask constantly questions. I like people who are curious. And then after 6 months, they're like, I'm leaving. I'm going to Google now because you guys taught me stuff. I learned this stuff. Now I'm going to Google. So what's happened? You have produced no useful stuff for me for 6 months. I wasted whatever, at minimum 15-20K for 6 months, and nothing. I get nothing in return.
And it becomes a one-sided flow. That's unfair to the business.
And also, till then, remember, you don't have a portfolio or profile. If you have a portfolio profile, it's different. If you're actually contributing, if you're actually going to a company as an intern and building their website, that's great. Then you deserve the money. Then you deserve.
But if you're not adding any value and just getting trained there, if you're a trainee and if you're just getting trained,
that's like college, right? It's like college.
There might be companies that are paying you for that, but I don't think you should deserve any money to learn on someone else's cost.
And also, think about this.
That's what you pay college for, don't you? Does college pay you? No.
See, when you have a portfolio and you're good at what you do, it's different, right? Because then you actually add value to the company. And that's what I was talking about. When I say do stuff for free, people hate doing stuff for free, but actually I did a lot of stuff for free when I was younger. Same with Abhinav. For a lot of our clients who didn't trust us, especially in the early days when we had no brand, we did a lot of stuff for free. Right? We didn't care about it. We were just like, we're doing stuff for free so that we can put it in our portfolio and say that we worked on this project. You have no idea how powerful that is.
We used to have it in our pitch that first 2 deliverables are on us. Or
first 2 deliverables on us. Like, it's a trial, right? Like today I'll give you an example. When you buy, a mobile pack or, software, they give you a 14-day trial, right? They give you a 1-month trial, right? At the end of it, when the client is paying for you so that you work for them and add some value to them, what are they paying you for? Right? It's somewhat the same thing. Now, a trial is a good way to show, especially in freelance, to show a client that I'm worthy of your trust. I work hard, I'm diligent. So like 4-5 things that they're looking out for because they're busy. And then say, after you earn their trust, then bro, ask for 3 times the amount that an intern would ask. You just need to prove, build that trust. People put a lot of money in people they trust. Most venture capital investments in India these days happen based on people they trust. It's no longer about, even if you're fantastically smart and amazing, whatever, they need to be someone you've known for at least 6 months to a year.
Understand that people don't want to hoard their money. They want to invest in things that they believe in. Let yourself be an investment that they want to put their money in. No one likes to hoard their money. No one's sitting with cash in their houses. They're always investing it.
Do you invest in some nameless stock? Like suppose, I'll give you an example of what this sounds like. Say Jaibhuti Industries, which works in you don't know what.
I hope there's none.
I hope there's no such brand. I'm just coming up with a random name. You don't know what they do. You have no idea who they are. Would you invest in them or would you invest in Reliance that has proved itself over time, that you've heard of multiple times? That's what I'm talking about, right? It's the same way when you're selling yourself as talent. Look at yourself as stock. Look at yourself as a product. It's not demeaning to look at yourself as a product. It's the right way to do it. We do it all the time.
This is how human race has progressed in all these years. People have traded their talent, their skill set to other people, and they've done it in a fashion.
Right? And obviously there are other companies on the other end who are, spending 16 hours, taking 16 hours of a talent, the talent is actually writing code or doing, that is different. That is being taken advantage of. That you should go and ask for money for. So that's what I said, right? Like if on the other end, if you're good talent and you're going to some unnamed no name company, ask them for double, right? Because like, I don't know you guys. Why should I give my talent to you guys? That's the thing. The world is full of supply demand, and it's very based on competence. It's not based on I should be given a job for free, I should be given an internship for free. Nothing. It's based on performance.
To come to think of it, a lot of softwares, a lot of B2C companies offer this freemium. You know, you just spoke about freemium, and freemium as in some part of my thing is free, the remaining is premium, so freemium or free trials. Come to think of it, why do companies roll this out? It's nothing but client acquisition strategy. For them, customer acquisition or user acquisition strategy, but this is how it works. This is how it's always worked. You gotta show your potential by giving them a free exposure or free access. Let them come, let them experience you for free, let the experience be for free, and then just be like, okay guys, you want to continue with this? Now you're hooked, okay, this is what it costs.